Said Ayoo.
I said Ayoo.
I said Ayoo. One man army against 50, bro. I stand on
Time out.
Used to be scared of Thriller.
In other words,
The Cowboys haven't beat a team above 500. They beat a team right at 500.
But no, it's hard. It's hard because then they wouldn't even play in the conference championship.
Hey, forget all that. This whole year, and it ain't about fantasy, it's about the facts. No, that's not the thing. That is not the thing. We never. We just went viral for the wrong reasons again. Do you realize it all comes back to fraud? You was trying to see how we feel about that situation? Nah, and play call.
I said Ayoo.
Yo.
Mic check 212. We here Tuesday, January 27th, 2026. Just had to document that. Episode 149, you feel me? With that being the last week of January, you know, we're big on primetime football we got. We just had a conference championship weekend. Patriots advanced to the Super Bowl over Broncos 10-7. Seahawks advanced to the Super Bowl as well with a score of 31-27, if I'm not mistaken. And so that's your Super Bowl matchup for 2026. We were going to get Patriots Seahawks. This is a rematch from I can't remember what year that was.
2014.
Yeah. 2014. It's been 12 years. Obviously, the team's looking a little different this go round. But we can just park at this first game, Patriots and Broncos, AFC Championship. You know, I want to hear what you guys thought about the game, you know, top performers, momentum going into the Super Bowl, anything that stood out from that game. You know what I'm saying? Learn me something. Let me know something. You feel me?
I'll tell you this. Somebody solidified themselves as the best Ohio State wide receiver of all time. Shout out, sorry, Chris Carter. But Jackson Smith.
Oh, hold on. We on the AFC game, brother.
Oh, my bad. You just said either game, I thought. My bad. Let me go back to that one. The AFC game, it looked good at first before all the snow came down. You know, the backup was looking better than Bo Nix. And then the elements came to play. And the Patriots just a better, I'm not saying a better team. I was surprised that even with the backup in, the Broncos made fewer mistakes because, you know, they're notorious for being the most flagged team in the NFL on offense. Surprisingly, they didn't have that many flags to my memory. So that was shocking. Definitely with a backup in. They played more clean. It just wasn't enough. The elements just really, they couldn't get that run game going. They couldn't get the run game going. The Patriots had a run game that they didn't. Their quarterback, Drake May.
Yeah.
Drake May was the it factor. His legs, not his arms, because I don't think he threw anything crazy. I don't even think he got above, 70 yards?
Yeah, 86, I believe.
Damn near. So, yeah, his legs is what got it through. And definitely with the snow coming down. So, shout out to Drake May, Charlotte kid. Told y'all boys he was the best draft pick for them boys out of them other ones. Other than Caleb. I still like Caleb.
Nah, we're
Yes,
not going
to. And y'all was trying to bully me. Yes, I
No.
did.
That's fair, but we're not going to judge. We're not going to do that because Jaden Daniels still peaked higher than Drake May. So we're not going to.
Oh, no, Jaden Daniels, I could respect it. Well, did he peak higher?
Yes, Jaden Daniels' rookie season is better than Drake May this year.
Better than taking your team to the Super Bowl and maybe winning an MVP?
He's not winning MVP, but
I don't think so. I think it is Matthew Stafford, but I mean, Jaden Daniels' season last year was great.
He
but
did
taking
get to
your
the
team to the Super Bowl, and if he finds a way to win, come on, that's Jaden Daniels' peak is not.
Okay,
Sorry.
but we need to have some context here. Jaden Daniels did make it to the NFC Championship
game
and went on to lose to the eventual Super Bowl champs.
Mhm.
I put Jalen Hurts. Wait, now I have my knocks against Jalen Hurts, but he is much better than Jarrett Stidham. I can say that. if the Broncos had Bo Nix this weekend, are we not having a different conversation about who's in the Super Bowl?
I mean, maybe not, depending on the weather. But the Patriots also did play what?
The weather is the weather. I'm saying
Who
if
did the
Bo Nix,
Patriots play last week?
CJ Stroud and the Texans.
The Texas team that we said has the best defense in the NFL.
And the defense did his job.
And then we played, and then they played the Broncos. Who has the second best defense.
I'm not.
Stop
what it
him.
is.
Stop him.
Try to be
Call it
cool.
what it is.
So if we're going to hone in on the Patriots, we can go week by week if you would like, but I'll go backwards. This past Sunday, there was a critical play that occurred in the second quarter where the Broncos were on an 11-play drive and they got the 4th down and 1. And instead of taking 3 points when you have a backup quarterback, you decide to try to be aggressive and go for it. And you turn it over on downs. And from that point forward, the Broncos offense looked stale. And then when you throw in the fact that the weather in the second half, it was just a mess bowl at that point. I want to say that had Sean Payton had taken those points early, it changed the trajectory of the game. And I do believe that Sean Payton let his team down, considering he had a coaching style, made it seem like he didn't have a backup quarterback. Patriots' performance during that time was also very much so sloppy. They don't look like a championship winning team, but they got the job done. And I do believe that Drake May did win the game for them with their legs, like you said. But week by week, they have found ways to win in a very ugly game against teams who have looked horrible. Broncos offense last week looked horrible. Against the Texans, 7 points that they got out of those 30 points came from the defense because CJ Stroud threw 4 picks in the first half. So there was no work for Drake May to do because all the work was given to him with open notes. It's easy to take a test when you have the open textbook. And then the week before that, the Patriots and Chargers have the worst offensive line in the league, and it was shown. And that was an ugly game as well. I want to say the score was 16 or 19-3. So you have 1 touchdown with multiple field goals, and their ability not to score against these teams effectively, I think is going to finally show in the Super Bowl. Drake May gets credit for leading his team, and he's played well. But overall, it's not something that we can say has been more impressive than what we saw Jaden Daniels do last year.
Yes, I want to hop in that. I want to hop in that water. Starting with the game this past week, I definitely agree with everything. That. Well, I agree with a lot of what Seven just said. When we're looking at this game, Sean Payton, I want to say there's 2 people at fault for the Broncos losing that game: Sean Payton and Jarrett Stidham. I agree with P when he said Sean Payton should have took the field goal instead of going for it. Was it 4th and 1 or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, this is your backup quarterback who hasn't played all season. Mind you, last week against the Bills, when you had an opportunity using the same predicament, it was 4th and 3 with your starting quarterback against the Bills, whose defense is far worse than the Patriots. You kicked a field goal coming out of the half. When you was in the same predicament in the red zone, you could have went up 17 instead of going up 10. Wait, no, math's wrong. That math is wrong. You could have went up 17 instead of going up 13. And that's what led to y'all going into overtime with Josh Allen. So this week, you come back and spin the block and go for it with your backup quarterback. That was a huge head scratcher. But I said the game was lost before that. Well, no. The game was lost after that drive. Let me see. Yeah, that was turnover downs. They're still up 7-0. Patriots punt the ball the following drive. This is where they lost the game. When Jarrett Stidham threw the fumble, the little fumble shuffle. That was the play that lost them the game because it gave the Patriots the ball on the 12-yard line, and they went on to score in 2 plays. And that was the only touchdown the Patriots got all game. Defense did his job. Drake May had 80 passing yards. He was the best rusher. Defense did his job. But Jarrett Stidham, he did what a backup quarterback was expected to do. He turned the ball over, and he turned it off at the worst moment. I mean, on the 12-yard line, he could have turned it over anywhere on the other side of the field, and we probably be having a different conversation. But that was the only way the Patriots scored. They got a freebie on the 12-yard line because Jarrett Stidham wouldn't throw the ball away on whatever kind of play that was. And he was doing that quite often. He's trying to, whatever. Bonehead play by Jarrett Stidham, and I think that was the play that lost them the game. Now, going back to the Patriots' path, they haven't played no good offenses all playoffs. You look at, like I said, they put up 10 points against the Broncos. The touchdown was essentially a freebie. Last week against the Texans, they scored 3 touchdowns on 15 possessions. That's a pretty poor conversion standpoint numerically. But defense gave them 1 touchdown, which is how they got 28. So Texans, CJ Stroud, I mean, he essentially gave that game away. And then you had the Chargers, like you said, Chargers offense has not been nothing to write home about all season. And that's something we pointed out earlier. So when we look at context, I mean, yes, I applaud the Patriots for getting to the Super Bowl. It's all about who's being healthy at this time of the year and, who's playing the best. And that's what they're doing. They got both of those checked off. But, I mean, it's not an asterisk, but it's just we got to put context behind how they got to the Super Bowl. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's impressive to make it to the Super Bowl regardless of how you get there. So I don't want to take all of their credit away, but we have to give this appearance with an asterisk when it comes to, we talk about legacy, when it comes to my ranking QBs. Like, I don't think this separates Drake May from it doesn't separate Drake May from the tier of quarterbacks that he was already in. Like, however you
say he's in.
I think tier 2 is cool.
And who else in that tier 2?
Tier 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, how big is tier 2? How big is tier 1?
I don't know.
Tier 1 got to be like 2-3 quarterbacks at most.
Well, he's tier 3 then.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. After what we seen this year, Josh Allen, you're tier 2. Josh Allen's tier 2.
I still think Josh Allen is a better quarterback than Drake May.
So tier 1, I'm guessing 100%. Like Mahomes,
Stafford, Stafford. That's probably it.
Lamar.
No, I'm sorry. Lamar's on the same level as Joe Burrow. Oh, my bad, not Joe Burrow, as Josh Allen.
Joe Burrow's down there with them too, then tier 2.
At least they got something. At least they got some, but Joe Burrow get more respect if he start getting hurt all the time.
I mean, it is what it is, but and we're putting Drake May in that conversation with Lamar and
Josh.
No,
I think so.
No.
I think his regular season was great, but like the playoffs has not separated him from any quarterback. They say he's made it to the Super Bowl before. Like his Super Bowl run is not impressive due to the fact that his stats don't come off the page.
Yeah.
Similar to Tom Brady's runs in the Super Bowls earlier, when like the defense carried and he was, game manager, you could say. Like Tom Brady didn't really evolve as the elite quarterback passer until the later half of the Patriot runs, which is okay. I don't think it's anything wrong with that. It just doesn't. It just speaks to what the Patriots are doing as an organization going forward. It just shows they have a winning culture overall. Shout out to Robert Kraft. Shout out to the front office there, able to plug and play the right coaches.
Robert Kraft, first ballot Hall of Fame owner.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to Robert Kraft. The Jet was patriotic.
Being able to, postpone, any off the field issues.
Go.
On multiple occasions.
Go.
I'll be honest with you, bro.
Like,
Robert
handle
Kraft
business.
was always that guy after I was able to eat macaroni within 2 minutes. So after that, like, brother, you deserve all of this. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy.
Little stay-at-home
Black
meal, cut some
boys.
hot dogs in it, and the macaroni. Put some water to the line. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Macaroni cup.
I'd say look at it as simple as this. Obviously, conferences matter, but I say look at it as simple as this. Because I think from what I heard earlier, now back to the Jaden Daniels Drake May thing, the conversation was Drake May made to the Super Bowl, Jaden Daniels didn't. Jaden Daniels did get to the NFC Championship. He did go to the number one seed's house and, send him right back to the couch and lost to the eventual Super Bowl champs.
Yeah.
This Drake May Patriots team, if they had to play the same teams that the Commanders played last playoff season, how far are they getting and how well will Drake May be doing?
Who did they have to play? Hold on, I got it right here.
They
Actually.
played the Buccaneers, right? First round.
Played the Bucks week 1.
Bucks, Detroit.
I mean, in the wild card game, and then they played Detroit in the divisional game.
Do we forget how Jared Goff played that game? Was he giving it up left and right?
They still put up like 31 points, but
they put up 45. Let's not be.
The Redskins, not the Redskins, the Commanders put up 45. I thought it was 45-31.
Yeah, they put up 45. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The Lions still put up 31 points in spite of their performance.
No matter how Drake May, Jared Goff could have played half as well.
Yeah,
but we saying that, but we're okay. How can I say this? Tampa Bay, who defense better, Patriots or Tampa Bay's? I mean, Patriots or Washington?
Patriots
by a landslide. So I don't think the games will look different when the Patriots are playing. Like it wouldn't be a shootout. Just like once we get to the other game, I will explain myself. It won't be a shootout.
All right.
Okay,
no, and that's what I'm saying. So that wasn't the question. I was asking who is winning the game.
Oh, I think it's the same route. I think they lose to the Philadelphia Eagles last year.
You think they beat the Detroit Lions?
Yeah, the way Jared Goff was playing that game. Yeah, and the defense is even better. Yes.
Did the Patriots look better than the Lions this year for the first half of the season? Oh, you were asking that? You were going to ask that?
No. I'm saying because we saw no. To your point, we saw. Okay, you said Jared Goff played trash. Cool. We saw Drake May play a trash quarterback in the divisional round 2. Was Jared Goff worse than CJ Stroud? No. And he only put up 3 touchdowns, as I mentioned. Jaden Daniels and them put up 45. That's the difference. That's what I'm saying is different.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels looked like.
I can't confidently say the Patriots still would have won the game.
I can't. I will confidently say they wouldn't have put up 45 points, but I can confidently say I don't think you see 31 points out of Detroit against that New England defense.
That's fair.
So that's why I said these games look different. I think they still pull it out, but the games don't look like this. That's why I brought up the defense. Defense matters.
That's fair. But
what kind of challenge has this defense had in the postseason?
The problem is
what kind of challenge they had all season.
I respect that, but what I also would combat you on the teams that have played in the playoffs, other than the Chargers, they played the 2 best defense in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't have played the best defense in the NFL the first 2 weeks. They would have played a hurt Detroit Lions defense, who was on the last straw, and they would have played that old Tampa Bay defense. So it probably would have looked like regular season. So that what ifs is they got a better defense, and they didn't play defense like they didn't play against the defensive teams that they played last year. Those are great defensive teams that we were raving about all year. Denver was number 1 for the whole year until Houston won on that strike, and we said Houston was better at one point. So I mean, you can compare apple to oranges, but you're not doing all the factors. I see you focusing on offense, but there's still more parts to the game than just one person's offense.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that is your if that's the case, you're focusing on defense. I'm not. The defense is like I said, each week We see each week against the Patriots, everybody's defense has did their job. It's been the offenses that has let these teams down. It was the Texas offense that let them down, which is why the Patriots won. It was the Broncos offense let them down, which is why the Patriots won. The Broncos defense did what they had to do. Drake May had 80 yards. Like I said, the only touchdown they gave was because Jared Stidham fumbled the ball on the 12-yard line. Outside of that, they only gave it 3 points. The defenses did their job. It was just these offenses didn't do their job, which is why the Patriots had the edge in those games and came out on top. So that won't be the case in the NFC. Like, we're not going to be sitting here questioning if
I think it is because, like I said, their defense isn't on par. And if I'm not mistaken, during the regular season, did the Patriots not have a top 3 offense?
But why?
Because they didn't play the 2 top best defense in the football league.
They probably did the bottom defenses in the football league, though.
But I'm saying,
yeah. What was Detroit's defense last year in the playoffs? By that time, they was bottom feeders.
I don't think the Buccaneers' defense was that bad.
I don't think they were bottom feeders, but they were like mid to low.
I mean,
that's why they got 55-28 against the Eagles.
I don't know.
They played a complete team. So that's why I said it's hard to say that because
that's fair. I mean, Drake May I think he's entered Jaden Daniels' tier. He's entered the tier.
I'll correct myself because this was an argument when we had it when the draft. We all agreed Caleb Williams, number 1.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels, number 2. Number 3 is what the argument was.
Yeah.
Because y'all were trying to put
Michael Penix.
Number 3.
Yeah.
And I couldn't go with that.
Yeah.
I can't go for that.
Yeah, that was the conversation. It was really at number 3. Yeah, just to walk into the NFC game. You go ahead and start off with your point when you're talking about Ohio State wide receivers. I think he's about to say something very spicy.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Jackson Smith, bro. Hey, brother. He's the only person I know that can get open with the safety over the top repeatedly. Like, he any route, he's going to get open. He's unstoppable. I think he only have – let me go look at his stats. He only had 1 game that was below, like, 70 yards this year, right? Receiving. Let me get to the stats. My bad, fellas. Let me get to it right quick.
Minnesota.
And that was the only game he had lower than 70 yards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's like, shout out to Chris Carter. Chris Carter, we know, Hall of Famer, great guy. I think the most touchdowns he had in the season was something crazy, like 18-21, somewhere between something wild like that. Chris Carter, amazing. What Jackson Smith is doing right now, he keep going from here. He's going hands down as the best wide receiver from Ohio State. It's really just him and Chris Carter because everybody else is like mediocre. But, bro, I'm telling you, bro, he finna go down as the best Ohio State wide receiver there is. Exactly what we thought Marvin Jr. was going to be. It's really Jackson Smith. Shout out to his dad for making them run hills. I told y'all that.
I am not against that notion. If that's your biggest takeaway from the game, I don't think that's necessarily terrible to say. Jackson Smith is definitely the best receiver this year. I just believe that either of these teams could have won the Super Bowl. I just think the Seahawks make less mistakes.
You feel like they made less? I feel like the reason it was close because they made some mistakes.
I don't think flags. I mean, flags are a part of the game. I'm talking about like gotta have situations. Like there were key things that the mistakes the Rams made were in pivotal moments. Like, for example, I think his name is Xavier Smith. He's the punt returner. Well, was the punt returner during the game.
Yeah.
And he muffed the punt the first time and recovered it. The second time, I have never seen anybody try to receive a punt and fall backwards, like flat on his like behind. That was, I mean, that you just can't have moments like that. It led to a score immediately from the Seahawks, who didn't have any issues driving, but neither offenses had issues driving except for a few punts. But it's moments like that you can't have. And then during the last part of the game, I want to say 5 minutes ago, where the Rams were driving for their last chance to really score, because once the Seahawks got the ball back, they either going to score or it was going to be game over. I want to say it was 3rd and 3, low third down. Matthew Stafford makes a very, very tough pass to a tight end, hits him square in his hands, and he drops it. It's moments like that that really like win or lose a game, when these teams are equally, I think, are equally just as good. When you look at player versus player, I think it evens out. And then when you look at their performance throughout the year, specifically against each other, it evened out into this game. Even when you look at the stats from each team, like they're comparable in every way. I mean, rushing was essentially the same. Quarterback stats were essentially the same. Flags were low. Like it was a game that it was a game that you would want the championship to be. Shout out to the Seahawks, man. And I think Sam Darnold needs to be taking credit for his ability to make receivers look as good as they do, because last year Justin Jefferson looked very great on the Minnesota Vikings versus him with J.J. McCarthy. So maybe Jackson Smith and Jacobs' leap is due to Sam Darnold.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Sam Darnold turned into the new Matt Stafford. It was a passing of the torch. But yeah, I think Sam Darnold was the key to the Rams winning the game. No turnovers, 3 tutties. That was the difference. I was banking on him to turn the ball over. Like I said, he threw 6 picks against them, the Rams this season in 2 games. No turnovers, and I think that was a big reason as to why Seahawks controlled the game for the better half of the game. Rams came up short, man. They did what they were supposed to do, but like you said, special teams, that's been one of their Achilles heels all season, to the point where a special teams coordinator got fired in the middle of the season, something I haven't heard of, just me personally. So, like you said, it was a great game. It played out how it was supposed to play out. Like, it was just a good football game, it was good. It was a game of football. Now, leading into the Super Bowl, I don't know if the Patriots, like, I don't know what they got over the playoffs, but I've been saying every week, this is their week. This is their week.
Great matchups.
I still think they've had favorable matchups for sure.
Yeah.
But I think this is their week for real. I think the Patriots, I think the Seahawks are gonna get it done. Like, if the Seahawks play how they play against the Rams, they get the job done. These teams are actually pretty identical on paper. Both top 10. In passing yards, they're both top 3 in points scored, top 3 in like points allowed. Seahawks defense has a little more sparks to it, as they got more takeaways than the Patriots offense. But these are both teams that are good against have great run defenses all season. It might just be a game that comes down to schemes, honestly, because like I said, these teams are pretty equally matched, and it's just going to be a matter of coaching. I think coaching is going to play a big part in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's fair. I think this would be a peaceful Super Bowl. I feel like I don't have a dog in the fight in any regard. Not room for any players or.
Yeah, root for the foe, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He hates the city so bad, bro.
That's not
bro. Remember
not
when you
true.
born, bro. What's your favorite chicken?
That's
What's your favorite
true.
chicken?
That's
your
not.
favorite team?
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm getting overstimulated. Triggering me,
Nah, bro. What do biscuits run out of? Like, come on, bro.
But my thing is, I guess you could say like I did not anticipate the Patriots to get there. I didn't anticipate the Seahawks to get there. My picks initially were Rams and Texans. So when those fell apart, both teams fell apart. I gotta kind of learn the roster. Now Drake May is from Charlotte.
Yeah.
Myers Park.
Yeah,
He's not from Myers Park. Technically, he's the only May that didn't go to Huff. Will graduate from Huff.
I mean, so I wanted to be a great Super Bowl, but win or loss, I think Drake May has plenty of time to go back. I don't think there's anybody on the team where it's like they got to win the ring before they leave. Like, I think it's just two young teams, relatively, who have future team success.
I will say this. Diggs kind of needs a ring. He's going through a lot right now.
The ring of what? Fire? No, I'm joking.
He can get a ring if he want to.
I told you, nah, facts. He could give one. But I told y'all, bro, the Seahawks team, after watching them play in person, I'll tell you this. I didn't expect the defense to play as bad as they did. But then again, it is a in-division rivalry, and it is Matthew Stafford of all people. So I'm just glad they thugged it out because I did have the Seahawks, but I did also have Houston. I did not see the Patriots making it this far. I did not see CJ throwing it up like he was. And then I keep seeing TikToks. Let me talk about that. I keep seeing TikToks about CJ, but I have not seen one about Josh Allen. It got to stop. It got to stop. Are y'all scared of the white man? Is that what it is?
I mean,
the white man.
Ever since America bought TikTok, you definitely won't see it now.
It's
not possible.
Yeah, I think the Texans thing, bro, is I think we all had Texans. It was very simple for the Texans. It was all on CJ Stroud. He just couldn't play any worse than he had, and he did. So that messed up a lot of people, or should I say that messed up the pie. Seahawks. I say as far as like just the way the conversation started off today. I mean, I don't have a dog in the fight. Like, if one team wins, I'll be cool. If the other team wins, I'll be cool. Yeah. But Patriots need to give it a rest. You know what I'm saying? They need to give it a rest. They got enough Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying? They can sit back for a little while, and just like the conversation, like we're gonna be having Drake May conversations now, and it's like. I would respect the win, but it's like we gotta put context there, and I don't want to do that. So you know what I'm saying? I feel like Seahawks, they definitely, I mean, the way they rooted the 49ers, the way they handle business against the Rams, number one seed in the conference, I definitely wouldn't be mad at seeing them get the ring. And Sam Darnold. Now, those are conversations that deserve talking about. Because Sam Darnold, he done beat Lamar to the Super Bowl, he done beat Josh to the Super Bowl. He done beat Baker Mayfield to the Super Bowl.
So has Brock Purdy.
He done beat with Josh Rosen. he beat his whole draft class to the Super Bowl, and he was supposed to be the afterthought of the Super Bowl. Well, not supposed to be because he was the third pick, but you know what I'm saying? Like
his journey is definitely different than everybody else's.
Yeah, his journey's definitely
he's been a journeyman.
Journeyman, done journey to the Super Bowl. Yep. And so I think Seahawks. I mean, I do think Seahawks will win the game, but I'd be cool with them getting the Super Bowl. Shout out,
But like y'all was saying, bro, like you say you New England has enough Super Bowls, but I feel like the way our country is going right now, bro, they trying to erase Black history. They trying to have Sam Darnold race Russell Wilson, bro. I can't have it happen, bro.
Nah, no.
Yeah.
Bro, that's what it is, bro. They're trying to get rid of the African American Museum in DC. And now they're trying to get rid of Russell Wilson.
Nah, we Russell. Nah, that's
they forgot about him, bro. They don't even know Sierra song no more in Seattle, bro. If I treat you like a fool.
Something is wrong.
They don't. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. They trying to get rid of all of our
Something wrong with
history,
him.
bro. They finna give Josh Allen 7 MVP so we can forget about Lamar.
I mean, like I said, man, I'll probably, play some games, get a little music going, be a little party. Halftime, bathroom break.
Wow. Yeah, boy, you better be working on that Spanish. Stop playing.
I cheated my way to
See?
Spanish. Got caught.
Mr. Kennedy taught you better.
No, he did not. He taught me double amino. Oh, but yeah, man. I think it'd be a good time. The ending of the season. I also believe that Matthew Stafford, although I felt like a second Super Bowl appearance would have done it for me, but if Matthew Stafford is granted this MVP, it's time to start having conversations in Matthew Stafford's legacy.
What kind of conversation? I don't see MVP really moving the needle.
Yeah. I think he stays where he's at. Yeah, I kind of think
Where's he at though?
All time, or are we talking tiers?
Yeah, all time. He might not play another year.
He top 10.
What?
I like that. I think top 10 all
top
time
10.
is no longer
Stafford's top 10 quarterback all time.
I can't name.
Yeah,
I can't name 10 better quarterbacks all time.
Yeah, I really can't. If so, you're probably like pushing one, but like MVP, 2 Super Bowls, it's kind of hard.
It wouldn't have been a conversation if he. It wouldn't have been a conversation if he made it. I feel like it's a conversation now.
Yeah,
if he would have won 2 Super Bowls, it would have been a conversation. A conversation. I would love to go there.
Yeah,
I would love to take it there, but no, I couldn't. So
because he has what out of receiver's best year, he has what, like he's on the picture 4 times, 4 times of best wide receiver years in the top 5. He's like
Triple Crown all time receiving.
Yeah, he got Calvin Johnson on there twice. He got Puka.
He's also top 10 in passing yards for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean all the numbers will say it.
If he wasn't in Detroit, I mean he'd easily be far ahead of a lot of these players. But
yeah, I feel like if he was in Detroit, if he has the same team Detroit have now, we would talk about him different. But since he played in that era of Detroit, it's like, oh well, what more can you say?
That's every other Detroit great gets their respect, but Matthew Stafford.
I mean, y'all gonna hate
me say this because wins have become a category for quarterback.
How many MVPs do Drew Brees got?
None.
What does that mean?
I don't think he's better than Drew Brees.
Time out.
I don't think he's better than Drew Brees.
Out.
There's a few quarterbacks. There's a few quarterbacks I don't think is better than Aaron Rodgers. I mean, there's a few quarterbacks I don't think is better than Drew Brees though. So,
what does that mean, Eric? Nah, you're not saying nothing. Go ahead, keep it going. You're not saying
bro, I'm saying this, bro. Shout out to Drew Brees. All the 5'11" kings.
Drew Brees top 5.
You said what?
Is Drew Brees top 5?
You got Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Joe Montana. I got Aaron Rodgers ahead of him too.
That's ridiculous.
I Aaron, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
I think that's genuinely ridiculous.
What the Joe Montana?
Aaron Rodgers above Drew Brees?
I am not taking Aaron Rodgers above Drew Brees in any regard.
So you want?
He not here.
No, I'm saying the MVPs. The MVPs are frying me here.
What?
They're frying me. He goes to Super Bowl with Brett Favre's team. wins the Super Bowl early.
Wait, how
Never
long?
makes it
How
back.
long was Brett Favre off of that team for? Like 3 years, 2-3 years.
It was like 3-4
Do you-
years.
Do
Bro.
you,
Yeah, it
but
was
do you-
some
do
years
you
off.
see- but do you see
That's
that
a long.
ro-
That's a long time in football.
That's a
yeah.
long time in football.
those roster are 30-year-old guys. Half those guys he wouldn't even consider on his best, like his best teams all time. He wouldn't even name those guys. He wouldn't name those guys. Aside of Charles Wilson, he wouldn't name those guys. Most his best teams were not that. Was not that team. Simple. His best receiver, not that team.
Greg
Because he
Jennings literally put the team on his back.
Donald Driver, and Greg Jennings, he wouldn't name as his favorite receivers. He wouldn't name. He would name Jordy. He would name Devontae. So that's not even a team he claims. It's a ring we give him. That's like Ben's first ring. Like, watch out. That doesn't count towards his legacy of all-time QBs. The MVPs put Aaron Rodgers in this conversation.
No, you can cut on the film every Sunday and see
Yeah,
that Aaron Rodgers is one of the best quarterbacks to ever touch
Yeah.
the
Oh,
I'm
but
not-
I'm
I'm
saying,
not
but
gonna
I'm
lie,
saying
bro.
but I'm saying you're putting him above Drew Brees over film, off of film alone.
Yes, bro.
Aaron Rodgers was before Patrick Mahomes. Aaron Rodgers was literally considered the best
Yeah.
quarterback to touch the football.
Well, he's not the
Bro.
most talented quarterback no more.
You say he's not what?
He's not the most talented quarterback no more. He's not.
So he's two.
No, he's not.
What?
No, he's genuinely not. The most talented quarterbacks
Who's
we
more
the most talented quarterbacks we've ever seen in the history of the game is Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. Do you realize that Lamar Jackson holds the greatest record for QBR
Listen,
alongside
that's
Aaron
cute.
Rodgers? And
Listen.
Lamar Jackson runs a Bo Jackson 40?
Yeah, that's cute. But
Yeah,
How's
Aaron
that
Rodgers,
cute?
Yeah, we
listen,
get to
Aaron
that-
Rodgers
we get to
is
that
like the
code
only
later.
QB other than Patrick Mahomes that I have put on film and literally with my own mouth say, how the fuck did he make that throw? How the hell did he throw that needle?
What you need to understand that CMS schools didn't shut down because of Cam Newton. So for you to not have any respect for mobile QBs is blasphemy to me. It's blasphemy.
I have
Ever
no
since-
disrespect. I literally said he's the only quarterback that I seen other than Patrick Mahomes that I said, how the hell did he make that throw? I don't think you understand. Were you watching football
Arm
with
talent is cool.
Aaron
Arm
Rodgers?
talent- Okay. Arm talent is cool before Brown Plessy v. Ferguson. Okay. But now that black quarterbacks are allowed to start in the NFL, okay, they are an eligible receiver because they are behind the line of scrimmage. So we're not counting rushing stats a part of this talent stuff. I don't want to hear it. He's not more talented than Lamar Jackson. He's just not. He's not more talented.
I
than
mean, Lamar Jackson is definitely better running the ball. 100%.
talent.
It's arm talent. When they say talent with quarterback,
Talent.
they say arm talent.
Quarterbacks are
That's
eligible
really what they
receivers.
say.
Quarterbacks are eligible receivers. You realize Bart Starr is legendary because he ran the football? Bart Starr was not no passer of the football. They barely passed the ball back in the day.
Let's get back on topic.
We are on
Who's y'all
topic.
Who's y'all top five then?
You know, this is on topic.
This is very on topic.
Because it's the conversation. Is Aaron Rodgers?
The only reason we hold Aaron Rodgers in this conversation is because he throws the ball like this. You see it?
Nah.
Like you put a coach back there. And then he also has 4 MVPs.
Yeah,
But championships? No.
yeah, that's one.
But I'm saying it's a lot of quarterbacks who have 1 championship.
Yeah, and you're trying to put one with 0 MVPs ahead of him, Drew Brees.
Do you realize in some of those years, Drew Brees outperformed Aaron Rodgers? And he still didn't get an MVP? Are we saying Drew Brees didn't
What?
won old?
Now, why is that? No, why is that?
Why not? Explain to
Team
me.
record?
Explain to me why he didn't.
Why Drew
What was the
Brees
team
didn't
record
get
that year?
Why Drew Brees?
Did Aaron Rodgers ever have a 5,000-yard season? Ever?
But that touchdown, that he wasn't turning the ball over.
Neither is Lamar Jackson, but Lamar Jackson should have 3 MVPs. That's I don't want to hear that anymore. We've seen more talent. We've seen more talent than Aaron Rodgers. Okay, we've seen that. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. Okay, we've
I
seen
go
more championships than Aaron
I'll
Rodgers.
go Patrick. I'll go Patrick.
I mean, if quarterbacks can't run the ball, why? No, I'm not gonna say that.
I mean, the
I'm not gonna
Lamar.
say that. I'm not gonna say
Lamar,
that.
the Lamar is an interesting one.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Is a good answer. I mean, why not? Because when you factor in the fact that Lamar is an elite ball carrier of
Mhm.
like position aside, why not? Sure, but
Person, you got Lamar over Drew Brees.
No, I don't have Aaron Rodgers over Drew Brees either.
What does that have to do with my question? Just focus on the one person. I know you're hating for
No, I
Aaron
do
Rodgers
not.
rides thin, but I'm saying you
No, I
have
do
him over
not, because
Okay.
Drew Brees threw for 80,000 yards.
yeah, Drew Brees was the
in
all-time
21 years,
passer
right?
until Tom Brady kept playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Drew Brees was a guy. He just didn't get any EVPs.
He just played in a fortunate era. I mean, he played with the horseman of quarterback essentially. But back to the Matthew Stafford thing. Is Matthew Stafford ahead of Brett Favre?
I'll probably say
Why
yeah.
would he not be?
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
Why would he not be? Genuinely, why would he not? Because of the
Because Brett
championship?
Favre is what, 4 or 5? What is the all-time passing?
Brett Favre. Let me see. Mind you, this is Brett Favre went 3 straight MVPs. I don't think we've heard of that, but
He's 4 all-time passing.
Oh, there's literally somebody who could have did that. That's what I'm saying.
could have no.
But I'm saying we know why. We know why, bro. We know why, bro. And that's why NFL is so like it's disgusting to talk about, because if we're gonna act like race is not a part of the conversation, bro, I don't care anymore.
What?
I'm not trying to play pro-black in this conversation. I'm trying not to. But
So
when you are, if you're telling me that Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson have not shown greater stints in their short careers, because they still have careers to go, then these quarterbacks we're naming off of talent, we need to stop bringing up this MVP talk from these old quarterbacks back in the day.
What? That's ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. You realize they're giving out political MVPs now? Political MVPs.
No, it's the same thing they do in the NBA. They do it in all sports. They give out
Okay,
sympathy, they give out sympathy MVPs.
Okay, are we a fan of? We're appreciating that. We're joking. Could have got 3. We don't gotta hop off the sport. What I'm saying is, are we gonna just not account that to our conversation?
No. I mean, the
Why
fact
you bringing it up?
I didn't say nothing that was unfactual. Brett Favre has 3 straight MVPs. He led the league in touchdowns 3 straight years. That is a feat that Matthew Stafford ain't do.
Matthew Stafford played for the Lions. Okay, I'm gonna try to just bear with me, okay? There are 3 Lions who are first ballot Hall of Famers. One's already in there. 2 are actually already in there.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Stafford's going to be first ballot Hall of Famer, right?
Yeah.
Barry Sanders, Calvin Johnson, and Matthew Stafford. Yeah. All 3 played a part of Lions teams who were horrible. But because one was a running back and one was a receiver, and wins don't get accounted for those positions, their legendary status is not getting knocked for their lack of winning. But because quarterback became a winning stat, because, like I said, racism, we're literally knocking Matthew Stafford for playing a part of the Lions for the prime of his career. And then the first year he escaped Detroit, like BMF, he won a championship.
Go.
Immediately with the Triple Crown winner. So it's like, if we're not going to take his career with the asterisk of Detroit Lions, I don't want to hear it, because it's just unfair. It's unfair. Quarterback was only a winning stat to keep certain people out of the conversation. Forehand, backhand. Simple.
So we're judging quarterback based off of what we see. If we're judging, so what is your criteria? Because if you're taking wins and accomplishments out of it, this changes the whole conversation. And this goes back to my point where I said Aaron Rodgers was the best quarterback we've seen to ever throw a ball.
He's not, and I'm telling you, he's not.
To throw the ball, he literally just said to throw the ball. Who is?
So what is?
I just told you 2 more quarterbacks who are more talented, and I just told you that I told you that arm talent stuff literally keeps mobile QBs out of the conversation.
No, it does not. No, it does not. No, it does not.
Lamar Jackson has the greatest passer rating ever. So you act like you're acting like I'm telling you he's a part of it.
I'm not saying he's outside of the conversation at all. What I'm telling you is, outside of the fact that he has the greatest passing rating, he also runs faster than everyone. That is something that we have never seen. And if that is not talent, I don't know what is, bro.
It is talent because that makes it easier for you to throw.
So say Lamar Jackson is the best quarterback of all time. Just say it then.
I've been said that. I've said that for 3 years. And we're rounding. I've said that for 3 years. I've said it for 3 years. And I literally said the only thing that's keeping me from being definitive about it is the fact that he hasn't made it to the Super Bowl.
Oh, hold on. Eric, do you hear him? Did he not just say take the wins out of it?
No, but I told you the reason why we bring that up wins a part of the QB stat is because it has been a thing that has been a part of the system to keep certain people out of the conversation.
So what you want to do? Which way you want to play? Do you want to play by talent? Or do you want to play by talent?
We can make both lists. We can make the top 5 for both lists, talent and all things considered.
So let me hear your top 5 talent, and we're gonna compare it to your top 5 all time.
Top 5 talent only.
At quarterback.
At quarterback. Talent only. Give me Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Dan Marino. Why are you shaking your head? I said there was 2 more people that was more talented.
No, go ahead, bro. 5. What's your fifth?
What?
What's your fifth? What's your fifth? John Elway. Touchy Ben.
I'm gonna leave it blank.
Leave it blank is crazy. You just
Russell Wilson.
You just raved about all these mobile quarterbacks. You could at least say
Cam Newton.
You could at least say Cam Newton just for the.
Whoa! Hold on. We realize that Lamar Jackson is not in Cam Newton's stratosphere, right? Or am I tripping? Do we realize that? Best quarterback passer rating of all time? That is next to none. You know who's right after that? Aaron Rodgers. So why are we just?
And you don't respect him.
No, how do I not respect him? No, I literally just named him in my top 4 talented people.
I've never heard you
I just named 2 people before him.
Why didn't you?
That's not disrespect.
Why didn't you say Matthew Stafford? That's why we're here.
Because the conversation that I was having about Matthew Stafford being better than Aaron Rodgers is the fact if he would have made it to the Super Bowl the second time, all things considered, when he played for the Detroit Lions, and he made it to the Super Bowl the second time before Aaron Rodgers got back, that is a problem for Aaron Rodgers, all things considered. I never said Matthew Stafford was more talented than Aaron Rodgers. That did not come out of my mouth.
Oh, so this was all based on the hypothetical.
Yes. That was the whole point. And the Drew Brees conversation is why does Drew Brees not have MVPs?
Because he played with Tom Brady and Peyton Manning.
Okay.
More specifically,
and Aaron Rodgers.
But the Aaron Rodgers MVPs alone does not put him ahead of Drew Brees, considering that Drew Brees was an all-time passing leader when he retired, and they both have the same amount of championships.
How many years was Drew Brees the best quarterback in the league?
At least one.
How many times?
When he was an All-Pro.
How many years was Aaron Rodgers the best quarterback in the league?
A few times.
Few is greater than 2. If you
you can say, but you can say Peyton Manning was the best quarterback for more years than Tom Brady. That doesn't mean that Peyton Manning is all time better than Tom Brady.
Now, I don't know if you remember, but way back,
I know you agree because you ain't given us the 5 yet. You the only one that ain't said nothing.
Never.
You ain't never on the high seat. You know what I'm saying? You ain't give no 5. That's what I'm saying.
Never get no 5, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all be letting him slide.
You ducking.
All the pie, he be slotted.
I know I'm the moderator. I wanted to.
No, you're not. You a part of this. You get smoked
He
too.
didn't
Name
even
your
finish
5.
his 5. What
Name
is
your
I
5.
told you I'm gonna leave it at 4.
Oh no, finish your other 5.
4.
Finish your other 5.
Oh, all things considered, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, 5.
One don't belong. One don't belong.
Joe Montana is cool.
I respect them Super Bowls.
Joe Montana is cool, but I think I'm more impressed with Elway's rings. Honestly,
That's ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
That's so nasty, bro.
How is it nasty?
I mean, respectfully, Joe Montana, technically, he didn't have to throw the ball that much back in the day. He wasn't slinging the ball like the quarterbacks now.
Why is Peyton Manning up there?
What? 2 championships, 5 MVPs. He had the highest. He has the highest. Didn't he have the most touchdowns when he retired? Like he's an all-time legend.
Wait, he has more touchdowns than Tom Brady.
He had the most touchdowns when he retired. He's been passed, but like,
okay, I see
he retired with the most touchdowns. Like, what am I missing here?
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers, bro. Do you realize Aaron Rodgers was giving the gravy plate in Green Bay? The gravy plate. He was giving everything he wanted. He was giving home field advantage. He was giving defenses. He was giving everything he wanted, and he couldn't get it done from the moment, like ever since 2009. The last time he was in the Super Bowl, Barack Obama's hair was blacker than yours. Glasses.
Go. Let him.
And now Barack Obama is old and gray, and Aaron Rodgers still has the same ring on his finger. You want to know why? Because he goes to temples looking for advice instead of getting in the film room and learning how to play better ball in the clutch. Period. We give him passes for him being clutch because he has a couple Hail Marys in the regular season.
I just feel like, I think that what we're like, I'm trying. So what I was trying to differentiate is like, I'm trying to differentiate because I'm looking at your list. Everybody's multiple Super Bowl winners. I'm not mistaken. No,
except for Breeze, who has 80,000 yards.
Wait, before you finish this, what's your list?
No, I don't want to lose my train of thought because I'm trying to figure. Okay, how different are we viewing Peyton Manning if it wasn't for Von Miller? Like, how differently are we going to? Are you?
Oh, he sucked in that Super Bowl.
I think it would be different, but Peyton Manning also made it to the Super Bowl 2 other times.
Oh, so we've got conference champions. Okay.
I mean, do you realize? I mean, technically, like for a more recent quarterback conversation, we was respecting Joe Burrow, as the second best quarterback ever because he made it to the Super Bowl. Nah. So appearances, no, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Not today.
Don't guess.
I'm just saying but that's what the world was saying.
Okay.
We appreciate Super Bowl appearances. We appreciate.
No, we don't.
Then why are we saying that Sam Darnold was making it to the Super Bowl before? He ain't won it yet. Why are we saying that Sam Darnold made it to the Super Bowl before?
Don't. They pick and choose.
We just said that. But we just said that.
I'll tell you why I said it. Because Lamar has been in position to get there. Josh Allen has been in position.
I'm not knocking that.
Baker Mayfield has all been in position to get there. Sam Darnold this is his second chance to get there, and he got there.
So when I say that Peyton Manning has also made it to the Super Bowl 2 other times, and Aaron Rodgers hasn't been back since the flip phone, why am I tripping?
No, because
iPhone came out in 06.
This is a different conversation, though. However, the Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson conversation is completely different than a Tom Brady, Peyton Manning conversation. Completely different standards, completely different conversation.
100%.
I feel like you answered that question. And Brando, stop dunking. Name your 5.
What am I naming? 5 what?
You know what you're naming.
5. Your 5 all-time QBs and or your 5 most talented QBs.
5 all-time QBs. I mean, I got a pretty basic list. You got Brady, Manning, Mahomes.
He's questioning my. Go ahead, keep going.
Brady, Manning, Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and 5. I'll go Drew Brees because I've seen Drew Brees, but I'm not mad if somebody wants to say Joe Montana.
So the fuss here is about Aaron Rodgers not being in my top 5.
And go your other 5 lists.
That's only
your other 5 lists.
Because you. I mean, we all. That's why we're here. We all fans, but it's like It's like you're anti-fanism.
What have I said
you like a
about Aaron
troll.
Rodgers that's wrong?
That's fair. You ain't saying nothing. What
I
you
ain't
said
saying nothing wrong.
about his journey, but you're using that to discredit like any like genuine anybody who cuts on a freaking film a football game on Sunday has never not been blown away by Aaron Rodgers.
I put him in my top 5 talented.
So
But when I said
number,
Lamar, he was
he's
number
your
3.
2. He should be your number 2 by your stats, because every stat you name, he's right behind Lamar. QBR, Lamar, like not to go to the Super Bowl. He has 1 Super Bowl. Like he has less MVP, so he should be number 2. Everything you trash, like I told you before, everything you trash Aaron Rodgers about, go towards Lamar Jackson.
You realize Lamar Jackson hasn't played 10 seasons in the NFL, right?
They have the same QBR, by the way.
That's exactly what I just said. Hold on. And this is why I'm about to get furious, because Lamar Jackson has the greatest QBR in history.
But it's like when you cut on the film, like when you cut on the game, Lamar has definitely got a wow factor when he uses his feet. Okay. But you're not saying wow when he's throwing the ball for real.
Well, let me correct you why.
He does have moments. I've seen Lamar throw some crazy throws, but not as many as
Let me correct you why, because of what you just said, his wow factor. You have to give extra attention to his legs. So he don't have to make those crazy throws, because the wide receivers 1-on-1. Most of the time they're gonna get open. So you don't have to make crazy throws because they're scared of his legs.
Bro, I understand if we were watching the Paralympics, but we're not. So cutting somebody's legs off in a conversation that involves people to run the football is just unfair.
Who's cutting the legs off?
You are. You're saying, oh, he has a wild factor.
I literally just add that. What are you talking about? I said you, for the defense, have to take into account his legs. So that gives his wide receivers more time to be 1-on-1 and more time to get open because he can run around.
So when I say he's the most, I'm saying when I say he's the most talented QB I've ever seen, what is the problem?
Listen, there's no problem. The problem I have with what you're saying, whatever you're saying about Lamar, Aaron Rodgers right there. So what I'm saying is he's your number 2 then. He has to be your number 2.
I don't
Aaron Rodgers wasn't in my top 5 all-time QBs though. Neither is
Lamar. I'm saying your talent wise. I know he was in your top 5. I don't have no problem with that. That's your top 5.
Patrick Mahomes is number 2.
I think Patrick Mahomes is number 1. I think
he's number 1, but yeah.
I ain't disagree. I didn't debate y'all. Yeah, every time I bring up my list, that's where the conversation, because I disrespect Aaron Rodgers. But I genuinely don't. I just appreciate the fact that this man hasn't been back to the Super Bowl, and we let a couple MVPs put him as the greatest quarterback ever, and it's like, who said that? And why did we do that? If we're just doing it off of talent alone, he's not even number 1 still.
I mean, we have a quarterback in y'all top 5 who played a long time, got a lot of yards, but he been to the Super Bowl once, never went back. He has no MVPs.
I mean, his playoff story is a little bit more ridiculous than Aaron Rodgers, respectfully.
Yeah, that's cool, but like the facts are facts. He never been back to the Super Bowl, and he has 0 MVPs. Now, granted, do he has numbers some years like 5,000 yards and 40 damn touchdowns and no MVP? Yeah.
You realize I think for Aaron Rodgers to catch Drew Brees, he has to throw for like 20,000 more yards.
I think so. Yeah.
That means Aaron Rodgers will have to play at least. Let's say he just did 5,000 yards a season. You know, I don't even think he's ever done that, but he would have to like throw 5,000 yards for 4 more years.
Yeah, but he didn't start for his first 3-4 years. Also,
I don't care.
That's a factor because of age.
I mean, I never brought up Drew Brees' shoulder injury. I mean, if we're counting non-essential stuff to the X's and O's of the game,
and what did he do right after his shoulder injury? My bad.
What Super Bowl?
Look like?
Oh, I mean, got the 80.
Exactly. So the shoulder wasn't that injured.
I'm saying, so Aaron Rodgers, like, not starting off the rip, like why? Like, I don't. Everybody's journey is different, and that's why I said Matthew Stafford, if he had made it to the Super Bowl again, we want to have some different conversations, because most of his career was knocked off by the fact that he was in Detroit.
Respect.
So I would have definitely had some conversations. I think Matthew Stafford being top 10, I ain't got a problem with that. I think if he would have won the Super Bowl or at least made it to another Super Bowl, him being in the conversation for top 5 is not a conversation I would have just disregarded either. I would have
I
loved
just
that.
don't know who I'm kicking out. I want to know who I'm kicking out of them top 5.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers ain't there already, so I'm cool.
That's
Cool.
that's crazy, bro. I think you might be alone when saying that. You like what he say? It's time to down the hill.
Bro,
I mean, respect. You don't have Aaron Rodgers in your top 5. I don't have Drew Brees. We both down on the hill.
Yeah, anti-fans.
I don't have no problem with Drew Brees. I have a problem with the organization.
you didn't have Joe Montana. I'm not calling you a ignorant child who don't know his history. You know what I'm saying? I like yet he's a Cowboys fan when they never mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not knocking that. It's just, bro, like the list of the list. My reasonings are not ridiculous.
Not 5-5. That's wild. I agree. And yeah, well, see, Tom Brady. Yeah. It's not. It's. I mean, it's. Like I said, you didn't say anything that wasn't facts. It's just like I think we're ignoring a lot. But Matthew Stafford. I think we initially started with what tier he is in, where he's at. That's where we start. And then you want to talk about ducking conversations. That's the answer we never really got. But
from him or me?
Was in?
I think it was you, Eric. We asked you what tier is Matthew Stafford.
Oh, okay.
Matthew Stafford, tier 2.
Wait, well, who's tier 1?
Though.
Top 5. My top 5 is tier 1. Like top 5, I feel like top 5 is tier 1.
No, because y'all have 2 different top 5. So top 5 can't be tier 1 if we got 6 quarterbacks. Top 5 got to be
I'm gonna be honest. If we're talking all time, I'm pretty sure we could put more quarterbacks in that tier 1. Like, it's the history of the NFL, so we can fit more quarterbacks up there.
Yeah,
like, I think we all agree.
5 at positions.
I think tier 1 has to be consensus. Like quarterbacks, everybody agree on.
Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. We're all good with those 3, hands down. No problem. Nobody has an issue with that.
I think that's tier 1.
We're not adding
anything that's debatable goes in tier 2.
Yeah, if that's the criteria, I'm okay with that.
Then Matthew Stafford is tier 3.
And who else is in tier 3 with Matthew Stafford?
Your Brett Favre's, your what you mean? Brett Favre is number 4 all time. Y'all like numbers? Your Brett Favre,
exactly.
He think Brett Favre should be tier 2.
Bro, I
think
you mean somebody else that did that?
He do have a lot of my bad.
I'm telling you who could have did that. I'm telling you, if they would have.
Let me not disrespect.
Brett Favre. Whatever.
Let me not disrespect Brett Favre, even though he's a piece of shit as a person. Let me not disrespect him as a football player. 2 different things. Ben Roethlisberger, Ooh, is Matthew Stafford and Ben Roethlisberger on the same tier? Is that the tier Matthew Stafford on?
Ben Roethlisberger, Eli Manning. I just want to hear.
No, whoa. Shout out to Eli Manning in those 2 Super Bowls. Other than that,
he beat Brady. He beat Brady
2-0. It's
bro.
Weird. He honestly,
that's the only thing holding him
games. Outside of those 8 games, mid.
Facts, bro. He's actually outside of those games. He's probably below Phillip Rivers, and I don't respect Phillip Rivers that much. If we're being honest, he's below Phillip Rivers outside of those 8 games.
It's not ridiculous to say that.
Ben Roethlisberger,
Dan Marino.
Ooh, is Matt Ryan? Where's Matt Ryan? 4. He got to be 4, not 3. He got to be 4.
Dan Marino is at least tier 3.
Dan Marino. How many MVPs he got?
1.
He don't got no Super Bowl.
He's at the least tier 3.
He got a Super Bowl, but he was on that 17-0 team, right?
Got one Super Bowl, one MVP. He's the same tier as Matthew.
They didn't win the Super Bowl.
It was without him.
Oh, that was the 70s, right? Yeah, no.
It was
He don't
without
have,
him.
he
No
don't have a
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl, 8-10
Without
playoff
him.
record. No Super Bowl.
He's
Yeah,
on the same.
He had a similar issue as Aaron Rodgers. No defense never delivered.
Oh, he's on the same level as Cam Newton.
Who?
Dan Marino.
What tier is that?
Shit. 4.
Let me see if I can find it that day. Because what? I need visuals now. I need visuals.
Oh,
Hey, you know I'm gonna get my boy in there anytime I can.
I mean, if Cam didn't get injured, bro, I mean, I think it's a different story. But
And the crazy part is that was probably his best year throwing. Well, other than his rookie year.
Let me see.
Yeah, let's get the visuals going. Let's bring it back old school.
I think if we didn't live in Charlotte, I think our view on Cam's career will be different.
I don't know. Because people outside of Charlotte,
Let me see.
they still respect Cam. It's just the trolls that don't respect Cam.
I think he's a Hall of Famer. I'm just saying, like, him being on the same tier as Dan Marino doesn't sound right.
It doesn't sound right. I'll give you that. But, you know.
He doesn't have the longevity,
MVPs.
but he has peaks.
Yeah. MVPs belong. Like, it's hard to get an MVP. Look at Drew Brees. It's hard to get an MVP in this league, bro.
But, like I said, look who Drew Brees played with. And by default, that just puts him behind all those guys. You know
I
what
mean, who the fuck did Cam Newton play with? The exact same people.
No, Peyton was bad.
Yes, he literally lost to Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl.
And you seen what
He was
Peyton
literally
Manning,
undefeated. He was literally
Manning-
undefeated against Tom Brady in regular season games
Peyton Manning was a shell of
until
himself.
he got back to the
There we go, man. Because I'm
there we
getting
go.
lost. Yeah, we can. I think that's cool.
Go throw.
Yeah, that's cool.
What team? Nah.
Go legendary. Cool.
My bad. It's been 11 days, 15 hours.
It's some crazy.
Tier 3, tier 4. You know what I'm saying? I think we all agreed that first tier you're gonna have Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Tom? Hi, Tom.
I'm ready. Patrick, my homeboy.
There's Mahomes up here. They got Josh Allen up here. Mahomes better be.
Patrick Mahomes right near Michael Vick. Third row, right beside Peyton Manning. And then Peyton Manning right beside him. All right.
Let's get into tier 2.
All right, tier 2, give me Aaron Rodgers.
I can agree with that.
Damn. Is Matthew Stafford? Did we say Matthew Stafford was in this one?
No.
No, we said 3.
Brett Favre.
Give me Joe Montana. Y'all good with Joe Montana?
Yeah.
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees.
You had him up there. I think Brett Favre. I ain't gonna lie.
You got to. He got a bowl too, right?
I feel like we're missing somebody.
Lamar Jackson. I'm trying to be cool, bro. Get mad.
I need to hear your argument for Lamar being up here with Aaron Rodgers, Joe Montana, Drew Brees, and Brett Favre.
So where is Elway?
Elway goes tier 2.
Yeah, let's put Elway up there.
Outside of these quarterbacks right here, what other quarterbacks have won multiple MVPs?
Wait, say that again. You're kind of low.
Yeah, your joint does sound like you in the back.
Oh, I might back up. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Outside of these quarterbacks, what other quarterback has won multiple MVPs?
I could tell you this. Almost is Dan Marino up here? No, every single one has a Super Bowl. Every single one has a Super Bowl.
I mean,
I think that's what we need to focus on because that's kind of the.
They all have Super Bowl. Drew Brees doesn't have the MVP though. However,
yeah,
but he has all-time stats.
Yeah, but he does have a Super Bowl.
Lamar Jackson has the best. Statistically, is the best thrower of the football and has multiple MVPs.
Listen,
And he is in year 9.
Soon as he wins the MVP, soon as he wins a Super Bowl, I'm putting him up there. All of these players have a Super Bowl.
If he win another MVP in the Super Bowl, he's going to a tier that's not on this sheet.
Because if we're being honest, if it wasn't for a Super Bowl, we'd probably put Dan Marino on legendary.
Bro, Lamar Jackson is legendary, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm torn. I think.
You know what? Technically, now that I see this list, why are we not putting Matthew Stafford right there?
Right where?
Okay.
Well, you got
right on that list.
You got Matthew Stafford over Lamar Jackson all time.
Matthew Stafford has a Super Bowl. I'm saying if for this list right here, the Super Bowl, he's top 6 all time in passing yards.
I mean, I think there's more tiers than just 5 tiers. I think there's more tiers than this. But
and he made it to another Super Bowl. How many Super Bowls did Brett Favre go?
One.
How many Super Bowls did Drew Brees go to?
One.
How many Super Bowls did Aaron Rodgers go to?
1.
And he's above Aaron Rodgers in every passing category, if I'm wrong.
Who is he again?
Matthew Stafford.
It's about a little bit.
Yeah. He just don't have an MVP. Yeah, he's gonna get one.
If Lamar Jackson is not in tier 2, I know nothing about football, and y'all can finish the list.
Bro, he doesn't have a Super Bowl. As soon as he gets a Super Bowl, he's definitely up there.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay. If you put Lamar Jackson in tier 3, I want to see who else you put.
We're saying Lamar Jackson is top 10 all time.
Bro,
he has the MVPs to prove it. I don't disagree with Preston that he's definitely tier 3.
I don't think I'm wilding. I don't understand.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm good with him being
tier
3.
I feel like that's why he's on a time clock to win the Super Bowl.
Okay, that's fine.
If we put him at 3, bro, who else is at 3?
So
No. You put him legendary. No. Tier 3.
No, that's what you just said. No, that's
I
what
was say tier 3. You put him.
No, I said we're saying Lamar Jackson is top 10 all time.
I'm saying that. That's what I'm saying.
Are we saying that?
No, we not. Mm-hmm. No.
I will bring Lamar back down because I'm kind of torn.
Who's ahead of him?
We could go Ben Roethlisberger in 10-3, right?
Bro, you know what I hate? I hate that everything says yes, he is there, but it's like
or tier 4.
Continue the tiers. Continue.
Is that okay? How about this? Dan Marino, is he legendary or tier 3?
Technically, if we're not putting Lamar up there, why are we putting Dan Marino up there?
I mean,
you gotta keep the argument consistent. If we put Dan Marino up there, we gotta throw Lamar.
He was throwing 5,050 touchdowns in the 80s.
Crazy stat.
4,000 and almost 1,000 yards rushing. Next question. Where are we going, bro?
Wait, so are we not putting Matthew Stafford on the second tier?
No,
as a group.
No,
Preston.
At tier 3, you said?
At tier 2 with the
I was saying like he was like one step away from being in that conversation. If he's at tier 3, I'm cool with that.
Okay, but Matthew Stafford
get there.
I see what you're saying. I do think the Lions tainted his legacy. Because I mean, like you said, 60,000 yards, Super Bowl MVP. Regardless if he get the MVP or not, I'm looking at these guys. It's like I have him on my talent list, but I'll go tier 3 for Matt Stafford.
Yeah, I'm good with that, Dan.
Go ahead.
I'm good with Lamar Jackson on that list too.
I don't know about
let's
that.
Hold out. Let's hold out. Let's hold out.
Phillip Rivers.
Bro, we said hold out on Lamar Jackson.
Phillip Rivers is a tier 4
right there. Yeah, he's a tier 4.
Actually,
take him off right now. Let's wait for that. Let's wait for the tier 4.
What you see that you want first? What you see that you want?
Tier 3, Eli.
No.
Can't
You
right.
just said
What?
no. You just said no.
Yeah,
What?
outside of 4 games, bro, he's worse than Phillip Rivers.
I mean, the Super Bowls don't matter.
Joe Flacco got a Super Bowl. You want to put Joe
I'm,
Flacco up here?
I'm saying if Super Bowls don't matter, why is Lamar Jackson not tier 2? That's what I'm saying.
No, I mean for legendary. Listen, you gotta hit every level has different categories. Every level has different categories. Can we be fair?
So Eli Manning would be the only one below tier 3 that hasn't won multiple Super Bowls.
I ain't gonna lie. The Lamar thing is throwing me.
But you know what? Eli Manning to be respectful, he is like top 10 or top 15 in passing. So you know what? Not mad at Eli Manning going up there.
In tier 3?
That's two agrees. Yeah.
Are
Go
we
ahead,
saying
throw him up there.
Steve Young? Are we saying Steve Young is not tier 3 either?
Oh yeah, Steve Young, throw him up there.
Steve,
Yeah. Actually,
where the hell is
he got
Eli?
MVPs.
Eli's top, yeah.
Do Steve Young got
If
MVPs?
that's the case, then Phillip Rivers go in this tier.
No.
Yes.
Super Bowl. Like we gotta keep the. Do Steve Young has a MVP?
Yeah, he got one MVP. Or no, two MVPs, actually.
Is he not legendary then?
He-
Super Bowl MVPs. We just forgot about Steve Young. That's the only. I feel like
Look. He inherited Joe Montana's team.
I vote to put him up.
He did.
What y'all do? This on y'all now. I vote yes to bump him up.
I tell you what. If I look this up and I'm tripping, I'm gonna. Where are we putting Steve Young?
I'll vote legendary.
No.
He's at tier 3, but I'll vote legendary.
Where's the comparison thing? Okay, there we go.
Joe Montana got 2 MVPs, 4 Super Bowls, 3 Super Bowl MVPs. Steve Young
Basically played like 11 years.
He got 3 Super Bowls, but he won one. You know what I'm saying? One MVP. 2 of those Super Bowls is Joe Montana's.
Oh, you saying he was on the roster, or you saying his roster?
He was on the roster.
Oh my gosh.
I don't count that.
Yeah, no, not in this
I count 1. Yeah.
MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, playing with Jerry Rice, the greatest receiver of all time.
3-time All-Pro.
Playing with Jerry Rice, the greatest receiver of all time.
33,000 yards overall.
Playing with Jerry Rice, the greatest receiver of all time.
I mean, I'm just about to go to another page.
Play with Jerry Rice. Lamar Jackson got like 26, 28.
So if y'all want to keep him tier 3, I'm fine. If that's what y'all voting.
Oh my gosh.
Just the MVPs plus a Super Bowl. Because if I say Lamar Jackson with a Super Bowl goes up to legendary, you got to keep the criteria.
No, Lamar Jackson he has 22,000 yards.
22 throwing.
Yeah.
And he rushed for 65. So 30,000 overall. 30. Oh no, not 30,000. 29. I don't know, man. Lamar is. I think. I don't want to disrespect him, but I don't know. He's a head scratcher for sure.
It's the reason I say because he only played 8-9 years so far, and the reason we have Patrick Mahomes up there because he's been to the promised land.
He's done it all. Patrick Mahomes
he's done it already.
Lamar has not done everything.
I'm gonna look up one stat real quick.
While he do that, do we put Dan Marino up there yet? No,
I think Dan Marino go where Lamar go.
Okay.
So
I'm not mad at that. Are we keeping tier 3 open to only Super Bowl winners, or we just opened up MVPs too?
No, this is not. I mean, Super Bowl is not the only thing that these quarterbacks do. Like,
all right, let's throw that up there. Let's throw up Lamar if we put Dan there, let's throw up.
Okay, I'm about to say something and I'm about to lose it. Okay,
Go ahead.
because I think this is where it's like it's frying me inside.
I'm trying to be.
We said Steve Young won 3 MVPs, right?
That's what he said. He told me 3. You did tell me 3, Brando.
I said
It
2.
won Super Bowl. Oh, I heard 3 and 1 Super
I
Bowl.
said he had 3 Super Bowls. One of them was Steve Young's, but he won 2. No, Steve Young won 1 MVP.
Oh, okay.
But I say he had 3 Super Bowls, and 2 of them was Richmond Jr.
Okay.
Okay. I guess. I mean, Lamar right now. I mean, so.
Oh, Matthew Stafford. We haven't put Matthew.
He
Put
went
Matthew
tier
Stafford
3.
on. Yeah.
So where we put?
Oh, I see him. He's in the Detroit Lions jersey. My apologies.
Where do we throw a Kurt Warner?
He's doing well. They made a movie after him.
He got Super Bowl MVP, 2 MVPs, and he was part of the greatest show on turf.
He does have 2 MVPs, don't he?
Greatest show on turf.
Throw him up there.
Highest playoff passing yards per game at 304.
Yeah, throw him up there.
Kurt Warner's at 3.
I'm asking.
I say yeah. You said the stats. You can't put some people up there and not say no. And plus, he started at what 35? Did he start late?
28. He.
Damn, that nigga. Oh,
Nah, Kurt
he
Warner.
started at 28.
Kurt Warner. Hold on.
And he has 2 MVPs.
He has 2 MVPs and a Super Bowl MVP. 300 plus yards per game in the playoffs. And 9-4 playoff record. A lot of these quarterbacks have 500 playoff records or worse. And like I said, the greatest show on turf. That them Rams teams.
Yeah.
Nah, Kurt Warner. I think he's been getting shorted. I'm having a realization here.
And I think he's been shorted because he started like 7 years later than everybody.
Kurt Warner got to go tier 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. I'm good with that.
And Kurt Warner is a top 10 quarterback of all time, based on what I just seen. Did he take the Cardinals to the playoffs that year against the Packers?
Super Bowl.
That was him.
That was Carson Palmer. Sorry.
Carson.
Was that Carson?
3,200 yards.
I mean, it might have been both. You know, Aaron Rodgers lost to them both. So it might have been both of them.
He did that in the span of 10 years.
Oh, no, he lost to Ben Roethlisberger and them. So he went to the Super Bowl twice.
Yeah.
No, Kurt Warner wasn't the quarterback. Kurt Warner wasn't the quarterback with
he was the quarterback with San Antonio Holmes. With the San Antonio Holmes catch, he was a Super Bowl. He was the quarterback because
that was his last year.
Gerald. Yeah.
Oh, that was his last year. And then Palmer came.
Super Bowl 3 times because
he beat Aaron Rodgers in overtime.
If he beat Aaron Rodgers, that means Aaron Rodgers also lost to Carson Palmer in the overtime too. I just want to throw that out there.
Unless they was both playing quarterback, but Kurt Warner's stats says 29 of 33, 380 yards and 5 touchdowns, no picks.
In what year?
2009 season.
Yeah, 2009. But I'm talking about a later year where the Packers lost to the Cardinals again.
I'm just saying.
But whatever.
I'm just saying, based on everything I've heard tonight, he got multiple Super Bowl appearances, multiple MVPs, a Super Bowl win. Kurt Warner has to be tier 2. Based on everything I've heard tonight.
He does, and what I'm telling you, the fact that somebody else is not there is what's frying me.
It's just the fact that he started at 28.
Yeah.
We have different conversations about Kurt Warner.
And in his first year starting, he won MVP, did he not?
Yeah. First year starting.
Somebody else is also 28.
No. He started at 20.
I get what you're saying, but one of these people, the youngest person on the.
Hold on. Time out. I get what you're saying because, yes, I think if we're looking at sample size, Kurt Warner and Lamar has similar sample size.
They're greater than most of these people. outside of Patrick Mahomes.
They have similar sample sizes, but Kurt Warner has accomplished a lot more, according to what you said. If I'm reading this right, he has 3 Super Bowl appearances. I could.
That's correct. That is correct.
Yeah, he lost to Tom Brady and he lost to Ben Roethlisberger, but he also beat that Titans game.
He also has like 4 All-Pro receivers during that time, but whatever.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, I'm saying anytime you compare Lamar Jackson, just know that Lamar Jackson should be tier 2 as well. We just are racist.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to do some soul searching because something is not letting me put Lamar.
I just want y'all to know.
That's it.
If you're telling me that
it appeared.
Hold on, I gotta make sure that I gotta make sure this is a correct stat because this might just be a ChatGPT error.
Yeah, I mean, because Lamar never went to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's
matter of fact, win one. That's the only thing keeping him.
All I'm saying is, according to this stat, this could be wrong. Okay, because clearly every first team All Pro QB did not win MVP every year. I don't believe so. Okay, I'm trying to be cool. But apparently, there are only rare instances where QBs do not win MVP when they're first team All Pro. And those 2 instances are 2012 when Peyton Manning did not win it because he lost to Adrian Peterson, the greatest season of running back we've ever seen since all of us popped out of the womb, and Lamar Jackson in 2024, where he lost to Josh Allen, who was second team All Pro.
And again, we can play that game. Lamar shouldn't have won the MVP he won the year before. So
all I'm saying is,
all
I'm saying is, we're talking about a guy he's won multiple MVPs. There's only 2 multiple MVP guys in the league currently, and one of them's already a GOAT.
Yeah, he has 3 Super Bowls.
You're not listening. Is he? Are we listening here?
Okay, but all right. Within the first 2 tiers, has every single one of those quarterbacks already had a Super Bowl within the first 8 years?
First 8? Absolutely not. Peyton Manning did not.
Peyton Manning is the only one.
I'm saying, but he's now a GOAT. Lamar Jackson's career is not done.
Yeah. So
are we saying
trying to rush it?
No, hold on. Are we saying if Lamar are we saying this list is as if they don't play another snap?
No, bro. This list is right now. Yeah, so like I said before, Lamar Jackson has not jumped that tier until he wins the Super Bowl. And that's okay. Yeah. He's at tier 3.
That's ridiculous.
With his buddies.
Yeah, this is not off no potential, no nothing like that.
Yeah.
This is off of right now to this day.
Yeah.
So these are the quarterbacks with there's what?
Because Lamar Jackson can have a Dan Marino career and never win a Super Bowl.
Here are the what? There's 6 quarterbacks with 2 MVPs, and you can do it too because this is Lamar Jackson's claim to fame. Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Kurt Warner, Steve Young, Joe Montana, and Joe Namath. And they're all spaced out among the 3 tiers we have. So it's not ridiculous to put Lamar at 3 right now. I think Lamar he's on the fringe.
This is all you named everybody who also like runs like a 5 flat 40 or whatever.
Patrick Mahomes runs a 4.7.
I mean, is Lamar Jackson not the all-time? Well, maybe he's not the all-time rusher yet.
I think he is at quarterback.
He is, but everybody in tier 2 has accomplished some type of team success.
Hold on, and what's another commonality that also those people in the top 2 tiers?
Oh
my gosh, are they saying?
Got him.
Pirate Bay.
What?
Oh,
what?
Also, I don't mean to make it about race, but every single one of those people in the first 2 tiers passing.
Yeah, they're passing the ball. Correct. That's
they are first 2 rows of the Cats bus.
That's just the history of the game. That's
my point.
The black
it hasn't been much different, bro. That's all I'm saying. It hasn't been much different.
Bro, the good thing is Lamar can change that. All he has to do is go win one Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
he's already changed it. Lamar Jackson's already done more for the black community in football than Martin Luther King Jr. Okay.
Lamar Jackson is top 10 all time.
Yes.
Matthew Stafford is top 10 all time.
Yes.
All right. Dan Marino's top 10.
MVP? Yes.
He might not.
I just named the whole tier 3. There was 9 quarterbacks in tier 1 and 2.
Yeah, he did.
But I'm saying, like, I didn't think that Dan Marino. I didn't think Lamar Jackson should have been in tier 3. I don't agree with you guys.
I'm just saying, we just put 9 quarterbacks in tier 1 and 2. I gave you the whole tier 3, and you just said they all top 10. So who in tier 1 and 2 was not?
Who was in the tier 2? Who was in the tier 2 again?
Aaron
He can't bring
Rodgers,
it up no more.
Brett Favre. Hey.
Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, Drew Brees, Steve Young, Kurt Warner.
I think Lamar better than Steve Young, bro.
Not Steve Young, Joe Montana.
Steve Young wasn't in tier
No.
2 either.
Steve Young was tier 3.
No, he was on tier 3.
Joe Montana and Kurt Warner.
That's only 5.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Brett Favre, John Elway, Joe Montana, Kurt Warner.
6 plus 3 is 9.
So there's room for one more. So out of Dan Marino, Lamar Jackson, and Matthew Stafford, which one of them is top 10?
You don't have to ask me that. You genuinely don't have to ask me that. You know the answer.
For sure.
You know the answer. You know the answer. That's not like, come on, yo. Let's not play. Let's not play. Lamar Jackson top 10 all time. I already said if he won a Super Bowl, bro, I'm not having that conversation no more. He's the greatest quarterback of all time.
With one Super Bowl?
So Super Bowl jumps him from 3 to GOAT.
No, like I'm seriously like not gonna enjoy it. Like I'm not gonna have that conversation anymore.
No, like all seriousness. If he wins the Super Bowl, you got him above Patrick Mahomes with one Super Bowl.
Look at my face. Okay.
Mind you, nah. I think it'll be a conversation to be had moving forward because I think just in the sense of on some Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, like both of these guys have I want to say at least 5 years to play out going head to head as far as who's the top dog in the league. And Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, that was a thing until Peyton Manning fizzled out. Like Peyton Manning won 5 MVPs on Tom Brady's head.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning had to go get Randy Moss to get his first MVP. And that's why I have the conversation with Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. I get Tom Brady outplayed him, won 3 Super Bowls after Peyton retired. Nonetheless.
Yeah.
That's why I be saying what I say. But I think Patrick and Lamar could have a similar arc where they're going head to head. We don't know how many more MVPs these kids are going to get. We don't know how many more Super Bowls these are going to get. We don't know if, you know what I'm saying? So, but right now, to this day, Patrick is over Lamar. And I think he's going to need more than 1 Super Bowl win to get past him.
I hear what you're saying, bro. But that's not a conversation I'm going to have anymore.
That's fair.
It's a conversation now. Like, I hear you. I mean, but you said the hill.
Baby.
It'd be the hill.
He got it down that hill. Oh, that's a good ball, man. We call round. Oh no. We had did we talk about Bill Belichick yet?
Nope.
Man, what's going on with the NFL Hall of Fame, bro? How does how does Bill Belichick not get first ballot Hall of Fame? I believe he has the most Super Bowls by head coach of all time.
Yeah, I think the root of it is like, them just becoming a joke. Like Shador Sanders being the alternate in the Pro Bowl. Like it's just for shits and giggles at this point. They're just doing things to do things. Because Bill Belichick, the best NFL coach of all time, not making it first ballot Hall of Fame. Yeah, all right. Tom Brady from that era. Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, and Robert Kraft should automatically be first ballot Hall of Famers.
And those are the championships that he was just head coach.
Yeah.
No.
I think bro, I mean, it was in our conversation about the quarterbacks, but the idea that we don't know who these voters are, why does it have to be a secret? I mean, it's not like we're gonna kill them.
Show yourself.
So reveal yourself, who you are, so we can understand what your criteria is.
Yeah.
If these men are 70 or they, probably played against Belichick, like it gives grounds to what you're going off of because no one in their right mind would say if you're thinking of best NFL coach ever and you can name 3 guys before you name Bill Belichick, just say you don't have cable. Yeah, like just say it. Like I think a lot of times, like personally, like the NFL has become a thing to where we allow grudges to be an issue from greatness, bro. Like, let's just bring up the Cowboys franchise, for example.
Someone took his young hole.
The Jerry Jones and Jimmy Johnson issue just got resolved yesterday, and both of them are shaking.
Yeah,
like it's like they are old and gray. Like, and it's stuff like that where like a lot of these white men in the league who own and manage and all that, and they keep giving Arthur Smith a job. Like, bro, that circle, that little rigmarole in the NFL, bro, it's got to change, or it's gonna be the same stuff every year, bro. I'm not surprised that it happened. It just shows that NFL has not progressed from Jim Brown.
I mean, the NFL is a perfect representation of, our country, essentially.
Yeah.
It's old and stale, old, pale, and stale. So I don't know whose daughter Bill Belichick done hugged up with, but
we seen it.
But this is ridiculous, man. Super Bowl in the span of where he had 5.
Bro, it is not only that.
They got 6. It is 6. They got 6 Super Bowls in the span of 40 years in the modern era. We haven't seen no dominant dynasty like that. Like across any sport. Not really.
Unless you count women's basketball, UConn.
He's been at the helm of that for and not only that, he found the greatest quarterback of all time in the 6th round. Like, come on, bro. What are we talking about, bro?
Right.
Bro, not only that, bro, he needed 50 votes to be a first ballot Hall of Fame. He only got 40.
No.
So he took 10 of your hoes? Like he took 10.
He needed 40 of 50.
He needed 50. He had 40. Oh, wait. You said he needed 40 of 50?
Yeah, 40 of 50.
My apologies.
So he's more than 10. That's just absolute ridiculous to me.
It's a joke, bro.
Is that an L for Bill Belichick, or is that an L for the Hall of Fame?
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, bro. Hall of Fame. Nobody questions Bill Belichick's legendary. They've made a couple misses before. It's just the other misses were with, African American athletes. Terrell Owens didn't make first ballot Hall of Fame. That was ridiculous. Like,
yeah.
But we knew why.
Stick to football, bro.
Yeah. We knew why they did that. Like,
yeah.
Chad Johnson not being in the Hall of Fame, period.
Ridiculous.
We know why. You know what I mean? Like, but Bill Belichick is unexplainable. Like, it's literally about something that we don't know about. Yeah. It's under the table information. It's a couple conversations that have been had or interactions where the voters literally took it to heart. That's all it is.
Because, bro, if you hear any player talk about Bill Belichick, they talk about the Patriot way. Like, when you have players say the Patriot way, you know how much of an impact you had?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, man. That's I genuinely don't understand it. That's all I'm saying. I don't.
It's Robert Kraft's fault. He probably said something.
Mind you, Drew Brees is probably going to get in. Larry Fitzgerald. I don't think
Larry Fitzgerald. Shout out to longevity.
I don't think Larry's first ballot.
I don't either.
But Drew Brees is first ballot as of today.
Hands down. You top 3? Come on now. And you top 3 in throwing interceptions? First ballot.
I was about to say, we better.
Hey, everybody in my top 5 first ballot.
Bill Belichick's more legendary than Drew Brees.
Oh, hands down.
So
hands down.
And then you spoke on Shedeur. I mean, shout out Shedeur. You know, the only rookie quarterback out of this class to make the Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? He did it
And he
on
only started what? It only took 5 games.
5 games, yo. So like a 7 touchdown, 10 interception ratio, 3 wins.
If he can do it, I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it.
Shout out to that man.
Yeah,
what do we think about that? As him being caught up as the first replacement?
I think that overshadows when Huntley became a Pro Bowler. I think it's worse than that. Like, no, my bad. My bad. I don't think it's worse than that. It's 100% worse than that.
Okay.
This
Bro,
is shitty.
And the sad part is, bro, I'm rooting for Shedeur. This is worse than when Salah Pachulia got the #1 fan votes in the NBA. Simple as that. Like he hasn't been on the floor all year. He hasn't been on the field all year. He didn't perform well enough to be considered in the Pro Bowl. So if we consider he was reserved, that means he was already in conversation, or maybe they just did it as a way to boost ratings because the Pro Bowl is depleting. Like nobody's watching that.
Yeah.
So it feels for ratings. I understand the plight, but you're losing the integrity of the accolades. Like Pro Bowls are no longer something we can consider. Not because of Shedeur, but it just goes to show that it was never about the game for real.
They should bully him there. Like no cap. They should haze him.
He made wow.
Nah.
What?
I can't stand.
He did, bro. I'm telling you. They should haze him, bro. They should make him carry their jock strap and do all that stuff. He needs to be hazed.
Are you saying bullying and hazing is synonymous?
Yeah. 100%. What? 1,000%. But not only that, bro. You're not even in the rookie of the year category. I mean, conversation.
Yeah, Cam Ward.
You made it to the Pro Bowl. You're in the AFC. You didn't even have a better year than Cam Ward. And he was working with nothing. But he was working with nothing.
Trevor Lawrence.
Stop. That's all you had to say.
Davis Mills.
You could have stopped.
I'm gonna keep it going.
For AFC, who played better quarterback than him?
Every single quarterback. I know he's injured, but you might as well have Phillip Rivers in there.
Wow,
that's funny.
So you putting the whole AFC South over
every single person. No,
DJ?
I don't think.
No.
Davis Mills.
No.
Davis Mills got 3 wins. Like
that's the same thing. Yeah, I get you saying.
Yeah,
wait,
man.
You saying you wouldn't put CJ over Shedeur?
He was naming. I think he was naming like duds.
You could go Davis. You could go.
Okay.
No, I'm not. You could go Davis Mills or CJ Stroud. Either one. Both of them actually. You actually go both. So I mean, I don't know. NFL is like,
maybe some Pro Bowlers declined. Maybe people declined.
Yeah,
that's a lot of decline.
A lot of declines.
That's a lot of decline, bro. Both ways.
Yeah, you could have went Bengals Joe Flacco for real.
No cap, bro.
Okay.
Who's his backup?
Dylan Gabriel.
No, I'm saying Bengals. Who's the Bengals backup again?
Joe Flacco.
No. Oh, Joe Flacco. My bad. For some reason, it registered as Joe Burrow. But yeah, Joe Flacco could have been there.
Bengals Joe Flacco, not Brown.
Aaron Rodgers. Or was Aaron Rodgers already there?
He is AFC. No, he's not. It's Josh Allen and Justin Herbert.
They should have just kept it there. They should have just said, you know what? Flag football team don't need more than 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, it's flag football, man. Maybe they're preparing for the Olympic Games. Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure it's still flag football. Maybe they're scouting for the Olympic Games. You know, Shedeur will be in his prime come 2028.
We will fucking lose to the Chinese.
He's wild. He's wild.
Konnichiwa, follow.
Nah.
America soccer.
Nah.
You know, Japan flag football really like that. They like outside of American football, Japan is supposed to be ones who really like that. So yeah, every,
100-0.
they just beat our 21U team. Let's not
Oh, they
forget.
beat the 21U team with everybody going through D5. So they had nobody on that team.
Crazy. D5 is
That
crazy.
doesn't matter. The NFL players can play flag football this year. Game over. They thought the dream team was back.
I had a joke, but I think it's very inappropriate, so I will wait.
Do it.
No.
You don't have much longer. Do it.
No, but it's still digital footprint.
Yeah. I did have a question. I had a basketball question. Because I've been seeing lately about they was talking about who are the best 3-level scorers of all time. I want to know if y'all had like an answer for that, because if you ask me, you know what I'm saying.
Kobe.
Yeah. Or not 3-level, it was all around score. It was like 6 levels. So like best score, essentially who is the best scorer of all time? We talking post, mid range, free throws, 3-point, in the paint. Who would you consider as like top of that list? And I saw some interesting names, and I saw some names missing. I was trying to gauge the field.
3.
Easiest one, KD.
It's really like 6 level. But yeah, KD's easy. I seen Melo get snubbed. You wouldn't put Melo up there.
Kobe.
I'd put Kobe up there for sure.
I'm putting Kobe. I mean, Jordan was a big 3-point shooter because the 3-point line wasn't made until he was in college?
Yeah, so I would.
But if we saying score, don't nobody score a ball better than he did statistically.
No, it's not.
And you can't count out the paint, the mid range. So if it's 6 levels, you still got to count everything else other than the 3-point line. So Michael Jordan.
But but to your point though, his 3-point wasn't really as developed as some other guys we're gonna need. You know what I'm saying?
And respect, but if it's 6 points, what is it? 3-pointer? Then like level 2 or 3-pointer, and level 3 or 3-pointer.
Okay. The only reason I didn't bring up his name first because of free throws, but LeBron James.
No post game.
What?
Subpar free throw shooter, underdeveloped post game. I can't go there.
But if you go inside the 3-point line, other than like Shaq, there's nobody better than Michael Jordan. Am I tripping?
Iverson was short, but he had mad game. Iverson was a very inefficient shot chucker. That's why they call him Chuck, shot chucker. I say Kobe. I say Kobe, KD, and Kyrie are like the 3 guys. I seen Joel Embiid was a very interesting name.
Yeah, you're not on this fucking list if you can't even play in the league. Like,
I feel like naming Embiid before. I feel like naming Embiid before LeBron is crazy, but
is it really that crazy? Embiid is much better inside the paint. He's much better with his back to the basket. He's a much better free throw shooter. 3-point.
he's efficient because he don't take that many, and when he do, he kind of knock him down.
Nah, Joel Embiid be pulling that bit. He's a very.
Hold on, so Cat, I got Cat as a better scorer than him.
okay.
3 levels, Cat. 3 levels, Cat.
And after all that,
yeah. if that's what you want to base it off of.
Oh,
we seen Cat against DeMarcus Cousins. I have to take points away from his post game.
Hey, chill. He was still a baby, bro. He didn't have him.
Jokic?
He didn't have his rock. He didn't have his rock with him yet. Oh, yep, Jokic. Jokic is a great name.
It is very fair.
It doesn't look. I mean, it doesn't look the most, bionic, but I mean, he gets to it.
I say, KD just off efficiency numbers. I don't see KD post up a lot though. Because he doesn't really have to.
Mm-hmm.
7 foot, he just shoot in your face. I don't see him post up a lot. That would be my knock on KD. The only 2 guys I seen get at it all everywhere is Kyrie and Kobe. Honestly,
Jokic. Literally, Jokic will beat you at the 3. He will hook shot you in the post. He will go drive to the post. He will hit a mid-ranger. Jokic was a great pool.
Jokic and Embiid, they're on the same level. I feel that.
No, stop it.
Yeah, and
No, it's not. Hey, in the pod, bro.
Jokic and Embiid are not similar scores.
No, it don't look the same, bro. Embiid is like Jokic. How can I explain Jokic?
Nah.
If
I
Jokic
feel like if
wasn't,
sustainability doesn't play a part of this conversation, I can name anybody.
Nah.
yeah. And plus, I don't respect people that don't play basketball.
Nah.
Basketball, you're just lazy as hell if you don't play.
If sustainability is not part of this conversation, we can name anybody.
Yeah.
Nah,
I could go Tracy McGrady. I go Grant Hill.
No, Grant Hill, no. But if we talking, no. You talking about looks. If you talking about looks, Joel Embiid would get a better bucket before Jokic for sure. What are we talking about? Embiid is the guy who led the league in scoring.
Joel is definitely more
paint heavy,
shifty for sure.
Joel Embiid led this league in scoring 2 years straight.
Yeah.
And his highest scoring year, he didn't even win the scoring title. If we talking about scoring, I'd rather get Embiid for a bucket than Jokic. Come on now.
Okay, then if that's what you're basing off of, Michael Jordan is back on my list. You see how you do it? You see how you did that? Then by your standards, Michael Jordan is on that list easily. He might be number one. Actually, he is number one. Who averaged more points per game than him? Was it KD?
Double-edged sword right there.
Nah, it's not.
What?
He was talking about looks. He said looks.
And then you literally brought up points.
Michael Jordan couldn't even go left. I'm not finna do that.
False narrative.
He could go left, but it didn't look the same as him going right since we talk about looks.
I mean, if you want to talk about looks, he was also getting like tackled.
Who?
Michael Jordan.
That was against one playoff series. What are we talking about?
Sorry, brother.
The guy that used to wear plastic face masks. You talking about Rip Hamilton?
Hey, let's end this. Let's end this conversation.
Let's
end this.
You talking about Rip Hamilton, man? Now, Rip Hamilton was cold, but
wait. Let us before we get off. Let's say this player name because we're talking about offense, and this is the only thing he knows how to do. Might as well just say Luka.
I'm not opposed to that. Definitely my favorite player when LeBron's gone.
I won't argue that right now. Shout out Lotus Flower, man. We appreciate you in the chat.
No cap, bro. You stuck with us all episode, man. Shout out to you, dog. We got a prize for you, man.
Yeah, word to Eric. You hit up Eric about that.
Yeah, my name is 7bill_.
Don't fool that. I mean, if are you basically saying he can't read or they can't read? The names are right there,
man.
Yeah.
Hey, we call around on that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's 149. We got one NLMB 150 up next, and then we off to the bowl.
Go.